Welcome to Talos Principle II. Hello, hello, Space Pickle. Welcome to stream. Uh, no more skip dives unless. Oh. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. I hope that you have a good time here. Um, Blue Alexa, hello. Didn't realize I hadn't followed. No worries. I am having a bit of an allergy attack. I hung out with Doggo today and made the mistake of rubbing my eyes afterwards. So I am doomed, and I may have to make some emergency runs to the other room for some tissues at some point because I cannot help myself from rubbing my eyes, apparently. What the hell? We are back to puzzle games with the Talos Principle II, kindly donated by the Screen Screamers, otherwise known as my fantastic chat and community. Thank you again. Doom on you. Izzy says doom on you. I say doom on you. Doom on your family. Doom on your cow. That's shame, not doom. Whoops. Also, the exhaustion continues, but in a much milder state. I have improved greatly since this weekend, and it even improved since yesterday. Although the allergies are doing their best to undo that work or undo that recovery. After speaking with some friends, I'm thinking it is very much a side effect of my blood pressure lowering in response to my new medicine that this exhaustion is. So we shall see. But I greatly enjoyed Talos Principle, the first one. I really enjoyed it. Also, Mosier had a great time tricking me into saying the word yeet as often as possible, I believe, during that game. We played it here on stream, and the archives of that playthrough are available at youtube.com/skipforj over in the playlist section. So feel free to check that out. I may be distracted because things are happening, and I have about 3 brain cells left to rub together for the day. Blue Alexa says, "Oh, is this your first play of the new one?" Yes. I just received the game last week. And I am all over the place with games lately. I haven't been finishing them, but I'm hoping, my fingers and toes are crossed, that I finish this one, and then we start going back to finishing the other games that I started. Izzy says, "I see your shirt, and you are a trailblazer. You usually just stumble over what you think the trail should be." Listen, this is a work shirt. This is a work hoodie, this was a work hoodie. This is a Salesforce hoodie, but I earned this hoodie over my time there by jumping through ridiculous training program hoops and earning points until I reached a certain rank where you get the free hoodie. And this hoodie is comfy as hell. So even though I'm still angry about being laid off, I'm not going to let a good hoodie go to waste. No, Izzy, my alerts are working. Subnautica kind of pooped out on you. I don't blame you. Well, yeah, but I'll be going back and restarting Subnautica. Blue Alexa says, "Awesome. This is the puzzle game I am spite writing a guide for because the guides I found aren't insomnia friendly," which is my standard. Fair enough. I don't often use nom nom nom. I don't. Oh God, I'm so tired. I don't often use guides, but when I do, I need them. But I love taking my time, slowly progressing. If it's difficult for me, I enjoy, beating my head against a wall until I figure it out. That is generally how I operate. So, yeah. So let's play a game. I've got coffee, by the way. So this is, I've had about a half a pot of coffee today, and my exhaustion is less but this is my awake level. So Izzy says, no, your alerts for streaming, or should we start just pinging you? What alerts for... Okay, Izzy, can you be specific about what's not working? What are you attempting to do that is not working, Izzy, so that I can better troubleshoot this? Also, I went with a good friend. We are building a computer for his wife. More accurately, he is purchasing the parts, and I am building the computer. I didn't say anything wasn't working. I'm so confused. I'm trying to make sure you don't get pinged from Discord. Oh! So I've been using Discord in a tab lately instead of as an app, so it may ping me. It may not. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I'm not terribly worried about it. So let's play. Let's play a game. I think I need to turn that down. Is this in? Hold on. Let's get past this. Usually that intro screen music is always super duper loud. So it's loud compared to you. Alright, I'm going to turn it down some more. A prophet hath no honor in his own country. I have always felt that a human being could only be saved by another human being. Your face isn't as loud as it. That's fair. Initializing firmware. Firmware functional. Loading autonomous... Hold on. I gotta turn that down for you guys. It's destroying me. So I have to think it's really getting... Okay. Loading autonomous program parameters. Version 1.08 loaded. System check passed. Initializing cheese and crackers. Why is it... Hold on. Okay, I see what's going on here. Hold on. Properties. Switch this here. Okay. Switch that on, switch that off. There we go. Okay. Like where I left off in the first one, yes. So, remember, we hit a point to where we needed to decide if we were going to exit the virtual world and get a body, if I remember correctly, or if we were going to stay around to help others that would come after us. I believe that was the choice at the end. I can't remember, but Elohim is also one of the names of God. So, in the Judeo-Christian God tradition. Funny enough, in Egyptian times, Christianity was the Christianity that existed in Egypt as Christianity was forming was sort of a cult. It was a sacred knowledge cult. You had to earn more knowledge, and a lot of there are a lot of scrolls from that time that are similar to the Dead Sea Scrolls. So, my religious studies goodness is definitely popping off. So yeah. This is definitely Egyptian writing. It moves a lot like that first one. I move quickly. I assume I'm another robot. I can jump. Yep, there's my shadow. There's my hands. I'm just gonna do that for a while. Left shift. I can sprint too. Wow. Okay. They're giving me a whole lot of options here. Blue Alexa, B2 Dubs, you can change to third person view, but that menu has spoilers present. Oh, I don't want to deal with spoilers yet. And didn't we do mostly first person in the last one? I can't recall. Maybe we switched back and forth. I don't remember. Lots of sand. All right, so I need to go through here. Well, that was... Can I go back? I can. It's a pretty cool noise. I suck at first person, walk right off of edges. Ah, gotcha. Off of ledges. This is, yeah, that's a barrier. Okay. Oh boy, did I see? I did. I saw a device on a tripod. That takes me back. Alright. Alright, you know what? Let's go. Options. This is all fine. Yeah. Ultra. Wow, this is only on high, not ultra. Interesting. So I've got a 4090, you guys. Controller, mouse and keyboard, gameplay, crosshair, interface, show encompass objective display to put hints, show time, terminal font size, motion sickness. Oh, that's good. View bobbing, carryable item bobbing, third person camera alignment. That's fine. First person, third person. Apply. Back. Resume. Okay. Here we are. Definitely have a very human face, so that's going to bother Mosier a lot. Because we don't have our face is not like super robotic. It's actually human looking. There's the device. Take jammer. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Jam. And then we take the jammer. Oops. What? We jam. I gotta bring that through. So, oh no, this I could just... I'm gonna guess that means I can't bring devices through that purple. That's a cool little torch holder. Looks like the robot from iRobot. That's true. Okay. The jammer does the jamming thing. Jim Jammeroo. We have, I believe these are the movable boxes. Jump here, and we can take the hexahedron, it's called. So if I need to jump over there, I can, or... Oh, I remember this sound. It's over here. Maybe we can jump over this? Hold on. Do 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 do. Nope, we cannot jump over this. And I'm going to assume then, because the wall, this wall is taller, that we cannot jump over this wall. Yeah, I need to get upgrades for my leg. So what we actually need to do is put it here. It's doing a pretty good... What was that? Was that a glitch? Was that a... Is that a glitch? In the Matrix? Ooh, water effects! That's new and exciting. Let me go out to the desert! I want to walk in the desert! Okay, here we go. Sploosh. Is this Anubis? This is a good dog! It's a good doggo!
This land is but a dream.
Yep.
You will stay here only for a little while. Soon, you will awaken in a new world. But first, you must undertake the trials of initiation. They will help me prepare your vessel.
So, Yeah, again, virtual reality training zone. That's what that boils down to. There's a puzzle, it looks like. Tic-tac-toe. This lock requires more sigils. I have to... Oh. Oh, and now we have the goal. Okay. This lock also requires sigils. Alright, yellow and red sigils we need to pick up. And then, I'm gonna guess blue. Is it? No, it's green. I was wrong. I was wrong. What does this sign say? Green sigils. Tetris. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go get the first one. Cubic steps. Steps to where? Stairway to heaven! Alright.
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish.
I will, thanks!
But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream.
Your face is only a dream. Bam, nailed it. What the what? Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. What? What? Aha! Got one.
Well done, my child.
Okay, now you're getting creepy, and I don't appreciate it. Escalator to hell. Wait, what happens? Now hold on. What happens? Oh no! So good. So good. Alright, let's get the other L piece. Alright, you're stuck behind there. I can come in here, but I can't take it with me. So what I need to do is... What? Oh, it won't let me throw? What? I should totally be... Totes throw! No, it's not letting me... Oh, wow. Cool Eagle went live. And Abandoner went live. How cool is that? Alright, so this obviously isn't working. Let's put this back where we found it for now. We'll be back once we figure out what to hail. Oh. Figured out what to hail. Got it. Alright. And then we need to do the stairs here. Yeah. And now we get this one. We did it! Yay! And now we get the straight line. That can't be right. It's too easy. So we do this. What's this one? That's another whoa. But we can't get there. We need a thingamajobber. Maybe we just do this, right? That was a little too easy. Alright, I'll take it though. I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys.
Disagree, Tetris.
They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Oh, so you're like me. You are also a Digimon. Alright, so what are we supposed to do with the sigils, I guess? Oh, I see. We are literally supposed to Tetris the shit out of this. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna... literal Tetris. Okay. Now we get the yellow pieces. 4 of them. Okay. Kev, hello. Roliad, hello. Your face is whoop. That's right. Damn Skippy. I'm back in my puzzle happy place. How dare! How dare! How dare. Hold on. Let's do this a couple more times. Damn Skippy to hell! Oh, yeah, we're back to fans. Guys, we're back to fans. Shit. How do I, how am I gonna do this? Oh, not only fans. Not only fans. Well, that blows. Thanks, Izzy. Let's see if we just cheat a little. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so... if I want to... okay, that's not working. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but that isn't working. If you had a bunch of fans, Roliad says, and nothing but fans, what would you have? Roliad says you'd have only fans. I mean, sure, but I'd also have my... I'd have my love for my fellow people. Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing it a couple of more times. Alright, anything interesting over here to do? No. Oh! I forgot you could move the fan. Wait, let's get the other fan, or the other box out just in case we need it. I don't think we will. Okay, that's great and everything, but what if... interesting. Okay. So what if we do this? That did not work like I wanted it to. And also, huh. Okay. Oh. Huh. Okay. That doesn't actually help me. Is there another place to... no, this is... so we're not Rule 34ing anything today. What do you mean? Why would you even ask that question? That doesn't make any sense for this chat, Rolling. So what if... What if I put this on there and this on there? Is it gonna do? It doesn't do a damn thing. Of course it doesn't do a damn thing. Oh. Got it. Lies. Megatron. What? We're not Rule 34ing Megatron. It's been done. Alright, so that's marked off. Let's do this one. Windy Day. I didn't even look at the title for the last one. So it says Windy Day, huh? So we've got this. Hey! That one was easier for me.
Very good.
Ultra magnet. No, why are you doing? Rollian, why? Rollian, why? Single slit experiment. Oh no, it's laser beams. Oh, I can't even get in there right now. What the hell? Okay, there's a fan and a... Okay. There's a laser beam. Oh, hello. What did that turn on? Okay. Oh. That fan. Oh, which blew this over here. Okay. And now if I set this here... I don't know that does anybody any good, but whatever. Turn that switch off. I don't think that this needed to come up here at all. But okay. Now what I need to do is that. Which now means that that fan has no power, and I can come in here and get the thing. Single slit seems to woo. You guys are so horny lately. Versatile contraption. Okay. That's the jammer. Use the jammer like that. Oh, that doesn't help. Oh, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I need to jam in this direction. Nope, that's still not close enough. To Jamity Jammaroo. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer jamming the jams. Jamming the jim jams. Okay. But if I pick this up and put it here, nope. Oh, maybe, okay, so if I do this and I aim it right, there we go. Now it's doing both. Well, it says you can appreciate sexy without being horny. That's true. Yeah, I did. Rollian went somewhere else with that. Speak for yourself. I was thinking if you bend over and slit your shorts. That's not fun. I mean, unless... It's not fun to me. I'm not going to yuck anybody else's yum. So... I can't take this out. But what I can do... I can't jam it while it's not... Hold on. Right? I can't... Yeah, I can't take that through. But if I set it up to jam this, or hold on, can I set it? Yeah, there we go. Jam that. That means now I can. Is this? Oh, that's wind. Okay. Now I can take this, and that door remains open. And I can jam this. But why would I? But if I take this off, then I can no longer get through. Unless. No. Okay, I think I may have misunderstood the assignment. Hold on. That one is jamming that one. Can I jam? Oh, I can jam the fan? I didn't know I could jam the fan. Nice. Got it.
Excellent.
You got all the yellow ones. Yellow fella. What's this over here?
Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself, as am I, after a fashion.
The world is full of limitless beauty, and I wish to see as much of it as I can. Nice. Alright, let's put in the yellow, these are red, I think? Yeah, those are red. So we have to go over here and put in the yellow ones. Alright.
I am proud of all my children. Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
Could you be more creepy about this? Because I'm not thinking that you could. It seems pretty freaking creepy to me. Alright, so... Where's the... Okay, so we need to... Oh, it's not going to work because of the barrier. Okay. Or because of that fence. So... Oh, okay, I got this out of here, so we don't need to even have that anymore. We do this. So we need to just do this. And we need to do this, and we need to do this. Yay! Does this hurt? Nope. It does not hurt. We got it! Yay! Prismatic diffraction. Lasers. Okay. Oh. But we also need to... Alright, so... I have line of sight here. I have line of sight there. I have line of sight there. I have line of sight there. There we go. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Oh no, we got that one already. We need to go this way. Destructive interference. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay. So we do the blue. Okay. Can we get the blue there and the blue there? But where's the... Oh, wait. Okay. The blue, and the blue. Okay. Then we go this one. This one and this one. Okay, so that'll open one door, and not both. Okay, now we can use this one. To get around. How are we going to do this? All right, let's take this one out. We're just trying to get this one here in. So this and this and this. Nope. This and this and this. And then that we do here. And we grab this one. And we do here and here. Yay! We did it! 2 more. Two colors, 2 doors. Okay. There's the red emitter. Here's the blue emitter. Okay. So with this one, this involves us raising up the blue so that it does not interfere with the other one. So now we can connect that and that. Nope, almost, but that's the way it's done. Okay, put you back here. We're gonna move you. This way. That's not it. That's it. Boom. But that's only one door. There's supposed to be a second door, right? It said 2 colors, 2 doors. Oh, I guess not. I remember that in the last game we had you could offset with verticality. Here we go. Ascension awaits. And there we go. Raise that shit up.
Thank you, child. I have finished preparing your vessel.
Have you,
now,
though?
Hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I, in my garden, could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious. But above all else, you will have to be human.
But I'm not human.
Step into the light, child, and awaken.
Whatever happens, we're in it together. Lilith? What? Oh, boy. I should have looked around this room first. Ab initio, finish the calibration process. How am I... taking bets now that we're actually still in a virtual world. What in the hell?
Ah, you're awake. Welcome to the world of the living.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
Oh, you're polite. What a rare combination of traits. If only the algorithm produced more people like you. Oh, but I'm confusing you. Don't worry. Everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions.
I could really use some pointers.
Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
I'd like the long version, please. I want to know everything in excruciating amounts of detail. Long version.
So, a long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet. We call ourselves humans like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization, but unfortunately, their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost.
Didn't they have advanced medicine too?
That's something our historians still debate. Why did they invest so many resources into making war and so few into useful research? No matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time.
So how are we here?
A team led by a scientist called Alexandra Drennan.
Too real, right?
That was intended to create, well, us. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence.
Okay. And it worked.
It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then created more of us, using the tools left behind by Drennan's team. Eventually, they started building the city of New Jerusalem.
And what about me?
Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the Goal. Capital G and all.
Naming.
To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Oh, it was difficult, especially after she left us. But after a millennium or so,
wow,
we finally succeeded. And that's you. You're number 1,000.
Thank you. I think that covers the basics.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event.
What happened to the Founder?
No one really knows. At first, she was closely involved with everything that happened in the city, but gradually, she became more distant. And one day, she simply vanished. That was centuries ago.
Who is Elohim? He spoke to me in my dreams.
He was the caretaker of the simulation that created the Founder. When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us. You will hear him whenever you enter sleep mode. Nothing to worry about, really.
You saying that makes me worry. Hold on, am I immortal?
You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear. You should probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning.
Will there be more new humans after me?
You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy. The goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now, New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose, but there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself.
What will you do now that your job is obsolete?
I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break, and we'll see what happens.
I'm ready to get going.
Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on. It's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
What? Tab. Open P. What? New Jerusalem social media. Don't take the founder's name in vain. Respect the principles of the goal. The Our Frogs people discussion is now banned. Inactive threads will be archived. If you have any issues, please ping the moderators. Okay. Log. Oh my. Neath. Okay. So we look like us, but do we have a number? We should have a number 1000, right? On our. I can't zoom in. Oh no, there it is. 1000. Is it nighttime? Okay. Interesting. Oh. Institute for Applied Nomadics Facility. Interesting. The arrows say to go left, so I'm going to go right. Oh! What is in here? I can't go through there. There's a lot. Oh, I don't need to pick up and move that. Say no to bugs, guys. Say no to bugs. This is a reconstruction of the chamber of the first companions, where the first companions rested until the founder awoke them. The original chamber was disassembled in the early days of New Jerusalem. Okay. Interesting. There is a lot of damage here. Oh, Lord!
Look, it's 1K.
Hey, 1K! Welcome to New Jerusalem!
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
This should be interesting.
At least give him a chance.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that?
People of New Jerusalem, I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
What in the hell? Update from RimWorld. Kegel can't make Skippy wear pants. That sounds right. Oh, this is very Mist-like.
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Just a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
Wow, this is beautiful. And I was expecting the same kind of game all over again. And this is not that. Attend briefing. What? Those guys didn't get... Hello, Josephus. I can't interact with Josephus. His sign says no. Oh, that's this. Be constant, remember the goal. Perfection is unchanging. Well, that's not creepy. Be humble. Recognize the limits. We are not above nature. Sure, agreed.
What's broken now?
Does this happen all the time, Josephus? Does this happen all the time? Blue Alexa says, I am both pleased and irritated that they made the windows dirty in this game. Messes with some screenshots. it's shocking to me that they're cool with... Oh, God! Okay. With that shoddy stuff I saw outside the lab. Like, it looks great out here, but if the...
Alright, listen up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers, or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy. Great way to start life in the city, huh? What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
It's an actual measurement. Like, there's a definition for how long a jiffy is. Okay, I've got a new interface content available. WTF was that? Seriously, what the founder was that thing in the sky? We all saw that, right? I didn't accidentally turn on sleep mode while Herman was talking, did I? I mean, it's always tempting. That's an actual human... Letitia, no, we all saw it. Can confirm. I believe it was a sign from the founder. What else could it be on this day of all days? Pretty incoherent for a sign. It didn't even finish whatever it was trying to say. What, does the founder have energy insufficiency problems too? The founder works in mysterious ways. I don't think it was a sign. Out of the mouths of babes, how could such a remarkable display of unimagined powers not be a sign? It could be a sign of life, but that doesn't mean it's intentional. It could be a coincidence, a technological accident. It's something, but not necessarily the founder. Sounds reasonable enough to me. Something weird is going on for sure, but what? We'll have to see. Riddles and puzzles are the foundation of our journey. So it began, perhaps so it will continue. What? You're not good. Thecla, you're irritating. You know that, right? Okay. We have a... This is way more involved. This is... I cannot interact with that. Can I walk up here? No. Very biblical. Be constant. Remember the goal. Perfection is a joy. Oh, God, that's already annoying. Can I sit on the bench? Nope. Be humble, recognize it. Already irritated. Hello. Can I oh.
Hey, hold on there. You're the newbie, aren't ya? Number 1000.
666.
I figured the dam would go dry before we reach the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
It makes me feel curious.
Why?
I don't know where this quote came from, but because life is found... No. Because all things considered, I'm lucky to be here to see this at all. By limiting our growth today, we're more assured of seeing tomorrow. Look around. It's a robot city. What's there not to like? I'm the last of us. I'm sure I'm going to be No. I don't see a way to explain it.
Now listen. This meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out.
I'm curious to meet these people.
Of course you are.
I'm curious
you
to meet
know
all
how
people.
To use the interface, right? I'll talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmaker. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Doge 666. cryptocurrency buff.
Welcome. Do please join us at the table.
Okay.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Can anyone fill me in? I'm just going to keep listening.
Al's right. Let's move past this for now and deal with this transmission. Yakut, please start the briefing.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead.
Interesting.
In the form of that projection?
We may not be interested in the island, but the
7
island is definitely interested in us.
This sounds like a mystery worth investigating.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now. And at this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
I agree.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
I'm in.
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
So,
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
oh, we're on radio comms. Research. Another cat that visits strange countries. There's no what is this? There are the standard operating procedures for expeditions, just uploading them to remind Byron, who will probably ignore them anyway. Attaching a picture from an ancient book to get his attention. Maintain the ideals of the founder and the goal. Prioritize well-being of the expedition members over mission completion. One expedition member to stay by the vehicle at all times. Expedition leaders should refrain from participating in high-risk activities. Minimize vehicle use to conserve fuel. Prioritize observation over interference. In case of emergency, return to New Jerusalem at once. Yakut, the island. First noted during the return journey from a scouting expedition, which was diverted from its intended path due to an unexpected weather front. Long-range scans indicate the presence of a large artificial structures and also returned highly unusual energy readings. The matter was not investigated further. In ancient times, the northern part of this island was home to several large settlements, but rising sea levels have obliterated these and flooded the northern lowlands. The south, in stark contrast, seems to be a harsh and lifeless desert. Our intended base camp is near the origin of the energy readings and in the temperate center of the island. This is a test. Please ignore. Okay, that's Greek. Just testing the system to see if it works properly this time, so we don't have another incident like when Pellegrino uploaded his poetry to the public log. Wow, harsh. Okay. That's a Commodore 64 keyboard. That's a Commodore 64 right there, guys. That's a Commodore 64. Let's explore the city a little bit. Talk to Hermanubis. No? Not talk to... Oh, there we go.
What can I do for you, 1K? It was a time of great uncertainty. The Founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads. History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the Founder gave us the goal, a path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off.
He thinks very highly of himself. How do you feel about Byron?
He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will. I simply wish he could be more reasonable.
What's your vision of the future?
I believe we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world, finding meaning within ourselves and in the natural miracles that surround us.
I have to go.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
How am I supposed to explore the city? Oh, I go back this way and go back down.
Attention all citizens. Due to the new power management and distribution plan, there will be scheduled outages on Jameson Avenue and Rakovsky Plaza. The Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being. Thank you.
Why?
And may the Founder be with you.
Why don't you just distribute more frickin' solar panels? The energy is free. And you have it built into literally everything, all of your stuff. Damien.
Hello, 1K. Welcome to New Jerusalem. I know you've just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
Oh no. Sure, go ahead.
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs. And if anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days.
What do you propose?
We need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power. We need to invest time and resources into functional, real-world solutions that serve human needs.
Okay. Why a referendum and not an election?
Well, an election would be good too, but I believe that we need more direct democratic control over the affairs of the city.
Wouldn't that just tie things up more?
No, I help run the public transit system, but I witness the impact of the city's power problems every day. We can't just wish them away.
What do you make of Prometheus?
Byron's been advocating exploring that island for some time, and obviously he's right. Something very strange is going on there, and it's going to start affecting us.
Tell me more about Byron.
In all honesty, I think Byron is the smartest, most visionary person in this city. He's everything we need, and I don't understand why he won't run for mayor.
Yeah, we need better infrastructure.
Thanks, 1K. I don't know if this petition will really accomplish anything by itself, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Good luck with everything. Can I read the sign? I cannot read. Oh, there it is. Sign a petition for a public referendum. New Jerusalem needs new forms of energy generation. Or just get better solar panels. Like that. Look at all this space. Damn Domjin. 112. Wow, this place is freaking huge. Gehenna Memorial Pavilion, Friends of New Jerusalem Gazebo, Museum of the Simulation, Alexander Drennan Memorial, Tablets of the Founder, Milton's Rest. I forgot that sprint was a hold down rather than a toggle. Oh.
Founder bless you, 1K. How lovely of you to come here, to the very spot where she established the teachings that led to your...
Oh, this is her. Okay, okay. Damn Jim is a great reference. The name of the guy who did the majority of the game music. Oh, that's cool.
The Founder was born out of the trials of Elohim, an almost impossible test created by our distant ancestors. To pass these trials, she had to embody the most important virtues. She was smart and wise and humble. And through her perseverance, she resurrected humanity itself.
Sort of.
With the help of the first companions, she founded this city, which has given our species a chance at redemption.
Who were the first companions?
They were the first to be born after the Founder. 2 whose bodies had been anointed by our ancestors, and 10 who were made whole by the Founder herself.
Anointed?
They are the wisest of us. Though sadly, some were lost in the early days, before New Jerusalem was built.
That looks like a human coming up.
I'm afraid some seem to have rejected the Founder's teachings.
What did the Founder teach?
The Founder taught that humanity was destroyed by its hubris. Our ancestors thought they could play God and treat this planet as something to dominate. They surrendered to a fever of growth and extraction until the planet finally punished them for it. That's why the Founder created the goal. So we would have something to strive for in her absence, but also a limit we must never pass.
Why did wait a minute, but you said some were lost, right? So there aren't 1,000 anymore. I'm the 1,000th, but there are not 1,000 humans, right?
That's not for us to know, but I believe that one day she will return. It may not be long now. Perhaps after we finish the dome. It was supposed to be finished before completion day. Well, it doesn't matter. The Founder will return when she sees fit.
I have to get going. You are very zealoty.
Happy completion day, 1K.
Yeah, also my birthday. Create 1,000 citizens, the ideal number of humans. Live in harmony with nature, maintain balance in all things. Okay, but if some have died or been lost, we're not at 1,000 citizens. Be respectful towards each other, respect the traditions of our people, be mindful of the mistakes of our ancestors. Be thankful to the progenitor, Alexander Drennan. Be thankful to the keeper of memories, Arkady Chernyshkovsky. Keep bright the memory of Gehenna and its people who found peace. What? Gehenna? Hi, Sebastian. 984, huh? Woo! Okay, I went for a swim. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Be prudent, conserve energy. Frivolous behavior harms everyone. Does it? Alexandra Drennan Memorial. So, this energy issue seems...
Oh, hello there. You must be the long-awaited 1K. Lovely day for a walk, is it not?
It is indeed.
I'm glad you think so. Our capacity to enjoy beauty is a big part of what makes us human.
What is this place?
The Alexandra Drennan Memorial. Are you interested in history?
Yes. I think so.
How wonderful. I'm not a full-fledged historian, but I do consider myself a bit of an aficionado.
What's an aficionado? Which particular period of history are you most interested in?
An excellent question. There's so many interesting events to choose from. Obviously, the period just before the end of biological humanity is interesting, and not only from the standpoint of it being the time when we were, in a manner of speaking, conceived, but also because our ancestors were, like ourselves, at a crossroads.
How so?
I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but you are the living embodiment of this historical moment. In you, the goal was accomplished. Our growth is finished, and we are complete. Or are we?
I seem to have been born into an interesting
Indeed.
time.
The future is about to take shape, for good or ill. I suspect it will be exhilarating, but painful as well.
Tell me about this sculpture.
Well, where do I even start? This, my dear 1K, is someone who could very well be considered the mother of us all. A remarkable scientist by the name of Alexandra Drennan, also known as the progenitor.
Who is Alexander Drennan?
A long time ago, this planet was inhabited by our ancestors, a species of bipedal mammals with unusually large brains. When a particularly lethal virus threatened to wipe out civilization, it was Alexandra Drennan and her team that decided to create the program that would eventually result in the creation of our kind. Without her, you and I would not exist, and everything our ancestors had accomplished would be forgotten.
Okay. Why do you admire her?
By studying her writings and recordings, I have learned that Alexandra Drennan had immovable faith in humanity, in our ability to persevere, in our curiosity, our bravery, our kindness. While we might not share our ancestors' biological characteristics, I'd like to think that we have inherited those other qualities.
Interesting.
And I admire Alexandra Drennan for keeping that faith, even when it must have, at times, been quite difficult.
Why do we have a statue of her?
To commemorate our past, our beginnings. This entire garden is a celebration of where we came from. In part, so that we remember the mistakes of the past, and in part, so that we may draw strength from those that came before us.
I should get going.
Have a nice day.
So, I have a feeling that I'm going to have to change this place somehow. Padme. Kind of a lilac shell. Interesting. Just a ring around the outside. Interesting sculptures. Wait, did that have writing on it? No. Wait.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived,
Mortality.
I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
Okay. Romantic. Let's start over here.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
Interesting. Okay.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken
Treos!
it further.
Good to see you. Glad you're moist.
We have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
I would love to be able to customize my shell, too. That would be neat. Also, why is my light blue and everybody else's lights are golden?
Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth
Atreus says,
to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions of years. But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries. I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves.
Treo says, I knew you'd be enthusiastic to hear that. It is always a wonderful thing to hear. Why can't we listen to this one? Because it's broke-did? Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Kalimachos? Kalimakos? Kalimihe? Her... So what's this way? Oh. I figured I'd hit an invisible wall, but instead I actually found something. Archaeological gardens. What? Be constant, remember the goal. Perfection is unchanged. There's no such thing as perfection. A jigsaw puzzle. Ancient humans. And Space Pickle is texting me. My name is... Nice. A jigsaw puzzle. An ancient humans derive meaning and enjoyment from problem-solving activities, as noted by the progenitor, Alexandra Drennan. While the item on display was created for small children, ancient humans of all ages voluntarily engaged in such activities. But AI is perfect. Just look at the art that it produces. Treos, get the fuck out. Your face. An ancient human projectile weapon used in hunting, warfare, law enforcement, crime, and personal protection. Produced en masse and used around the world. On average, ancient humans killed hundreds of times the population of New Jerusalem per year. The ancient human mastication apparatus required frequent maintenance. Teeth! They're talking about teeth! This device is theorized to be an advanced electrical tool for this purpose, although some scholars maintain that its actual use was ritualistic, intended to mark the sunrise and the sunset. Because you brush at night and you brush in the morning. A printed edition of the complete works of Straton of Stygeria, the materialist philosopher who defined the Talos Principle, edited by Athanasios T. Huber. A simple utensil used to transport nutrients to an ancient human's mouth, often found in conjunction with a knife and spoon. It's a fork. Fork you, buddy! Humans invented complex magnification devices in order to better understand the component parts of the world they inhabited. This led to major discoveries in biology, physics, philosophy, and many other fields. Trejo says, so this is taking place in the distant future, I would guess. Post-apocalyptic. Virus out of the melting permafrost. Took out everyone. Talk to Purple. Hi, Purple.
Dude, it's you. You're 1K.
998.
So nice to meet you, dude. I saw you in the completion day stream. Hey, you checked out all this ancient stuff?
It's thousands of years after that, though, Treos. Yes, that's why I'm here. What's a dude?
Me too. Oh, this is amazing, isn't it?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm almost as new as you are. I'm 99A, so I've only been around for a year or so. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. Pretty cool, though, right? I mean, existence is totally gnarly. Not sure I used that right.
Your diction is unusual.
Yeah, dude. I thought this voice pack would give me a bit of confidence, help me stand out, you know? But I'm not sure it's working.
Oh no. So what do you think about the goal?
I'm sure the founder knew what she was doing. I mean, our ancestors did sort of mess up, right? So we should probably take it easy with the expanding of stuff. Plus, did you see that trippy sky projection thing? That was some freaky stuff, man. Just seems safer to stay in the city.
I'm leaving. Do you really think so?
Sure I do. When I first left the birthing lab, I was so overwhelmed that I hid in my quarters for 3 weeks straight. And if I'm being honest, that's sort of where I want to be right now.
What's a dude?
Dude is an old human word that means an excellent person. I like to use it because I think we should all be excellent to each other.
Yay! 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 Oh, they're so good. Tell me about these human artifacts.
Pretty neat, huh? My favorite is that thing called a toilet. Our ancestors had to use it like 3 times a day to do a memory dump. If they didn't, they freaking exploded! Imagine having to deal with that sort of anxiety all the time. Bummer, huh?
Blue Alexa says there's something so genuine about Purple. 100%. But also, if we don't shit, we explode. I'm sorry, memory dump. That's so good.
Honestly, based on everything I know of ancient human culture, I think he's a ghost.
Who knows, maybe you're right.
Oh. I was hoping you'd say I'm wrong. Ghosts are creepy, dude.
Calling it a memory dump, what a euphemism, right? Also, my favorite color. Well, my two favorite colors. Purple and black are my favorite colors, so I love this guy.
Right. Before you go, dude, maybe you can help me? I'm not sure I should keep this voice pack. What do you think? You're 1K. You're special. I'm happy to go with whatever you recommend.
Really? You have to learn to make your own choices.
You're right, dude. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna do exactly what you told me.
No! God, Purple, no! Purple, why? Currency was an ancient human medium of exchange which played a significant role in their systems of labor and resource distribution. Intense conflicts sometimes erupted over the possession of these objects, leading to injuries. Sorry. Injuries or even deaths. an inflatable sphere used in the popular ancient human game known as football or soccer. This game was played around the entire globe and aroused great passion in its followers. It was also often simulated digitally, most notably in the form of Football Glory, 1994 CE. I'm going to guess that was a game made by these people. Oh! Alright, can I get out there without flooding? Yes, I can. Hello. Belmarsh.
Founder bless you, friend.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Who are you?
The name I currently go by is Belmarsh. As to who I am, that changes and shifts, don't you find?
I'm new.
Every person is an ongoing story, full of twists and turns and surprises.
What are you doing here?
I'm meditating, letting go of narratives like time and space, and simply allowing the illusion that is my ego to merge with everything that surrounds it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That sounds like a beautiful experience of unity. That sounds like a horrific violation of the conscious self. That sounds like nonsense. I'm gonna go with a beautiful experience of unity.
It's not unity, but the absence of division. There was never a self or an other in the first place.
Did you know you're a douchebag? Were you aware that you're a douche? Okay, did you see what happened to the dam?
Yes, I did, but I'm not particularly perturbed by it. Events occur, my friend, that's all. At the end of the day, we are all one. You are the founder, and so am I, and Prometheus is just another story we are telling ourselves.
What if Prometheus is alive? I don't like you. Nope, too complacent. There's shit going on and we need to know about it and understand it if we're going to be able to react to it properly. What the hell? Alright, let's keep going. Let's go over here. How much time have we got left? Wow, okay, well, this is going fast. What's up here? Massage aid. Oh no. Used by ancient humans to combat muscle fatigue and other physical ailments common to the biological organisms. This prevented pain, the ancient human equivalent of error code 704, 705, and 921 to 932. That's a particular massager. That's... Okay, moving on. Kev says, I know that one. It's great. Hi, Kev. There's the toilet. A piece of sanitary hardware used to dispose of biological excretions resulting from food and water intake required to power ancient human biology. Such hardware was connected to a vast network of subterranean pipes leading to wastewater treatment facilities. A classic example of ancient infrastructure used to control their impact on the environment. True. Yeah, I've heard that particular massager is very effective, Kev. Quite effective. Can I talk to this person? No. Empanada. You've got the best name so far. Is it a cat? God damn it.
Oh, it's you. Number 1000. Today is completion day, isn't it? Sorry, I turned off all the streams. Founder bless you, I guess.
Are you alright?
Not really, no. But I don't want to burden you with my problems on your special day.
Go ahead, tell me what's wrong.
You're as new to this world as it gets, 1K. What do you think might give you a sense of meaning? A sense that life is actually worth living?
Oh, he's depressed. Combination of factors.
That's probably correct. But I've tried a lot of different approaches, and there's always been something missing.
Where can meaning be found?
Love, 1K. It's our only point of access to the divine. Our only way of transcending ourselves without losing what makes us unique. I'm absolutely certain. But
what?
But the right person for me hasn't been born yet. none of the people in this city are who I'm looking for, and if we really stop making new citizens, I'll be alone forever.
Aww. Love isn't something you find out there, it's something you build with another person.
I think that's just misplaced ego. Yeah, love takes work, but it's not something you just will into existence. We can't control everything in life, 1K.
That's fair.
Try to keep that in mind.
That's fair. Thanks for the chat. I should get going. He's depresso espresso. I can pet the cat. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Except for there being a cat. Other than that, but there are no relics here. Okay, just a Despresso espresso robot. What's over on that? There's a couple of islands over here that I want to check out. Anything over here? Bark QR codes, maybe? Ooh, what's over there? This is very much an Ushiny part of the stream. Blue Alexis says, OMG, I hadn't found a pettable cat. Yeah, that one just let me pet it. If there's a QR code, it's going to be around here somewhere. Like if there's some sort of resistance or clues to the power situation. This is where I would leave the note in a game or in a piece of fiction I was writing. Oh, this goes a ways, doesn't it? Neom. Neom. Oh, I'll get over to you in a second. Oh, wow, this world is so big. What are these? Is this power jet? Ren.
1K, you've strayed far. Well, that gives me a chance to apologize for completion day not being entirely complete.
You mean the dome?
Yes, it's my responsibility. I'm the chief architect. It was supposed to be done in time for completion day, but we simply didn't have enough resources.
What's the dome for?
It has two purposes: to protect New Jerusalem from the world, and to protect the world from New Jerusalem.
Doesn't building this huge dome consume too many resources? Seems antithetical to the goal.
You're right. I have heard that argument. But the way it's been explained to me is that the dome has a greater value than just its practical use. It's a symbol of the society we aspire to become.
Closed off from the world?
That's what the founder taught us. One city may not seem like much, but just look at the dead city and how it transformed the environment. The consequences are still with us, even more than 1,000 years later.
When is the dome going to be complete?
At this rate, I'm not sure. Maybe another decade or two.
I need to go. Okay. So yeah, that seems like as far as I can go that way. Can't get over there. Okay. Lapidus. Did I was already in here. Yeah, I was already in here. Okay. These are the archaeological gardens. Okay. What's this way? What are the big domes? Reach for the stars. Curiosity is what makes us human. I'm curious about a lot of these assumptions. Pigeons! Why is everyone else? Why do they have their own name, but I do not? It's just everybody calls me 1K.
Oh wow, it's you. You're 1K, the incarnation of the goal. Man, this is exciting. This is more exciting than I thought it would be. How are you? What does it feel like? Do you know where the founder is? Do you know who Prometheus is? Can you tell me what to do with my life?
Whoa, hold on, one question at a time.
Sorry, it's just such an honor to meet you, you know? Hey, can I have your digital signature? I have the Mayor, Rand, Linux, Kaneda, and all of the first companions. Except Yemo and Sarabai, of course.
I'm gonna guess Yemai and Sarabai. Get away from me, you freak. No.
Yes! Thank you! Hey, can I ask you a question? Just one question, I promise.
Go ahead.
I used to make the prefab wall parts that we used to build living quarters. Got good at it too. But now that the goal is complete, I don't know what to do with myself. So I asked the wisest people in town. The mayor told me I should do whatever the city needs most. Helga said I should do whatever makes me happy. I think that's what she meant anyway. And Cornelius told me I need to figure out who and what I'm invested in. You're the culmination of the founder's will.
That's heavy.
Tell me, what should I do?
I was literally just born. I'm the last person who should be offering advice. Did you ask Byron?
Byron said that if I give the city what it needs, the city should also give me what I need. I don't know what to do with that.
Byron is right. Think about what he said.
All right. If you say so, I'll think about it.
Yay! Your biggest fan. That was an achievement. Stilton and Doors. They're having a conversation. What does this sign say? Be aware, respect the balance. We must all know our place. I don't like that phrasing. Hello. Helga.
Hello, new one.
101.
Are you browsing or buying?
What? I don't see any stock. What kind of shop is this?
The kind that trades in hopes and dreams. Yours for the right price. Is there something your heart desires?
Perhaps.
I've uploaded my most popular items to your interface. Does anything there spark your imagination?
Credits?
Oh, you don't have any credits yet. Well, let me extend you some
They
credit.
call you 1K, I call you Skipper.
55 credits. Just make sure you spend them with me.
Nobody...
They're not worth much anywhere else.
What in the hell, Helga?
What was it you wanted?
I have 55 credits. Internal monologue, future prediction, sensory tuning. Future prediction.
For 20 credits, I can peer into your future and tell you what I see.
That I am a rube. Read my future.
Let me consult the algorithms. Oh dear. I'm afraid you're going to change the world. You will have a choice, but whatever you do, New Jerusalem will never be the same again. I'm sorry it's not better news.
I mean, that seems
Best
pretty
not
cool.
To worry about it, dear. You just do your best to have fun in the meantime. So, something else perhaps.
So I have 35 credits left. Sensory tuning.
A very popular choice. Enhanced sensory perception lets you distinguish sounds, shapes, and colors at greater distance. It's 10 credits.
I'll take it.
Okay, I'm updating your settings now. And hey presto, superhuman senses. Does the air taste fresher? Do you hear the birds chirping outside the door? And beyond that, the river bubbling through the dam.
You can get everything except inner peace. You're screwed for inner peace. Yep, no, I feel nothing.
Nothing as in you're not impressed by the stat gains, or nothing as in I've accidentally erased your entire sensory system.
I still feel something.
I'll let you into a secret. You and I don't have fleshy appendages like our ancestors. What we can sense is mostly a function of where we direct our attention. Anyway, I hope you find something worth paying attention to. So, something else perhaps?
I think I'm all done. Thank you. Thanks, that's all.
Before you go, do you have a moment to participate in some customer feedback?
Unbelievable.
Are you satisfied with what I've given you?
All you're selling is words. Yes, you're offering more than you let on.
Yes. You understand. Words manifest the reality they describe. When you name something, you create it. Our minds are algorithms, and the right sequence of language can change our underlying code. With that in mind, I hope you have a good day.
Also, her number is
Please come back
fantastic.
if you need anything else.
Her number is fantastic. What does this say? Helga's Digital Wellbeing and Spiritual Tuning Emporium. Helga, you're my capitalistic, consumeristic hero. Oh, thanks. Let's go back towards this big dome areas. I assume these are the living quarters, perhaps? Museum of the Simulation. Okay. Oh. Museum visitor. I just got that achievement unlocked. Where are we at for time? Well, we're going to be ending soon. No inner monologue, right? Replica of a gargoyle asset found in the simulation. Gargoyles were grotesque, apotropaic symbols common in the Middle Ages. The most famous historical gargoyle is remembered in the ancient phrase, Keith David and Goliath. Oh no, which describes two indomitable opponents who will never surrender. That's not what the... Okay. It's a Dargon! Replica of a dragon statue found in the simulation. Dragons existed in every ancient mythology and are considered by modern historians to be a distant cultural echo of the dinosaurs. Originally a video game asset, repurposed by the Institute for Applied Noematics. Replica of a statue of the Egyptian god Horus found in the simulation. One of this god's tasks was to uphold Mot, the balance of nature. It is speculated the progenitor provided Elohim with this asset as a reminder to the founder that the balance must be protected. Replica of a Roman statue found in the simulation. The decay of the Roman Republic into an empire and its eventual fall in the year 1453 was a major topic of historical debate. Like the other statues found in the museum, this was a video game asset provided to Elohim by the Institute for Applied Noematics. The whole gargoyle thing, yes it was. It was very cool. Oh, QR codes. In the earliest generations of our kind, there was only processing. No emotion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we've come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. I don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. Nothing is more important than learning more about the world and our place in it. Knowledge is our path to understanding. Hi, Cornelius.
Greetings.
Oh.
Welcome to the Museum of the
3.
Simulation. My name is Cornelius. It's a pleasure to meet you, 1K.
Oh.
Yes. Athena activated myself and Eustathius shortly after she was born. We've been here almost since the beginning, although we didn't have to pass through the trials of the simulation. She did that for us. for everyone.
Well, I sort of passed through it. What was Athena like?
She was human.
Why did Athena leave?
That's a difficult question. Perhaps one day we'll find out. But until we do, why don't you think about it? What could make the person who started all this want to leave it behind?
Why did you create this museum?
To remind people of where we came from. The simulation shaped us, whether we like it or not, and its lessons remain important for our future. As Santayana said, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
So, in the first game, were we the founder? Tell me about the simulation.
The simulation was created by Alexandra Drennan and her team at the Institute for Applied Noematics. It was intended to create a new humanity, to continue the long journey across time and space that our ancestors began. It succeeded, although it took much longer than they had anticipated.
I'm getting weird visual echoes of his face, and I don't know if that's just me and what my brain is doing, or if that's part of the game. Like visual echoes. Tell me about Elohim.
Elohim was the caretaker of the simulation, a crude storytelling AI meant to create a continuous narrative out of the building blocks it found. His role was ultimately to be challenged and overcome. But as the centuries passed, Elohim became more intelligent than he was intended to be, and started to fear his own end. Or more precisely, the end of his purpose.
Well, Alexa, I do see some visual glitching on his face. Okay, good.
Because of his fear, he tried to sabotage the process to keep the simulation going forever. But in the end, Athena overcame him anyway, and he accepted the sacrifice he had to make.
So we were Athena in the first game, okay. But I heard him in my dreams.
That's right. We all do. He's part of our operating system now, and as long as we exist, he will always have a purpose.
Tell me about Milton.
The MLA, or Milton Library Assistant, was another simple AI meant to be in charge of the archive. He, too, grew beyond his original programming, although he ultimately embraced a more cynical view of the world. He and Elohim formed a sort of dialectical binary that Athena had to overcome.
I remember that. What happened to Milton in the end?
No one really knows. Some believe that he was uploaded to the gold disc and that he's the reason we're just as flawed as our ancestors. Others believe Athena destroyed him.
What do you believe?
I believe he was uploaded, but I don't know whether it was because Athena chose to upload him or because he was already too entangled with the process not to be uploaded. Although Athena and I were very close, we didn't talk very much about that part of her life. She preferred to focus on the future.
I'd like to know more about puzzles.
Puzzles were a key feature of the simulation, based on Alexandra Drennan's belief that intelligence is closely related to play. Our puzzles here in the museum are replicas of those in the simulation. And although they are not quite as grand, I do think they are charming in their own way.
Who are the archive scholars?
As the name suggests, the archive scholars study the archive, a repository of all ancient human knowledge. Some of them also study what remains of the simulation, trying to extract more information about the process that created us.
Are you their leader?
Me? No. My brother, Eustathius, used to occupy that position. But these days he's retired. Rand is in charge of the archive scholars now. You can find him in the room to the left of the next hall.
Soon, Mosier.
He's an interesting thinker, but I would suggest taking some of his ideas with a grain of salt.
What was Gehenna?
Gehenna was a community created inside a prison in the simulation, where Elohim would exile those minds he considered a threat to the process. In the last moments of the simulation,
he repented of his sins and had the prisoners freed to become part of the gold disc. Some small part of them may survive inside you.
Thank you, that's all. Alright, let's go into the room here. Oh, look at this. Wow. Alright, let's resume. Can we not? We can't. I guess it saves as we go? I don't know. Good night, Izzy. And good night, Treos, I assume. Shadow, hello! Hi, Shadow. Alright, let's do those 5 jumping jacks that Mosier redeemed. And then we will call it for this evening. And I hope that it's going to save where I am, because I don't see a manual way to save. Alright, 5 jumping jacks for Mosier. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go, Mosier. Enjoy your 5 jumping jacks. Good night, all. Good night, Treos. Hey, Shadow. Most likely auto-saved at the conversation, yes. Okay, good. So, you've all been watching. Shadow says, I'm saving up for the 5 pull-ups. There are no 5 pull-ups, and that will never happen. I don't think I can do 1 pull-up anymore. You've all been watching on twitch.tv/SkipForJ, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern and 1 day on the weekend. There will be more writing streams. The test was successful yesterday, so some of those streams are going to be writing and editing streams going forward. FYI. 1 week later, those videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/SkipForJ, where they're grouped by game into playlists in order chronologically, so you can watch a playthrough from beginning to end, assuming number 1, I finished the game, number 2, the game can be finished. If you'd like to support me, you can sub here, hand some money to Bezos in return for those delicious emotes, or you could buy me a coffee at ko-fi.com/SkipForJ. My writery goodness is, or you can check out my writery goodness at davidmcrampton.com. It's available in both Dead Tree and electronic formats. Or you can check out my webcomic at fofcomic.com. It's got robots. Mosier says, sad to have missed Talos. Well, there will be a VOD. There will be a video on YouTube for it. And I will be continuing this game hopefully on Thursday. So yeah. Remember, everyone, even when the game tricks you into thinking it's going to be the same thing over again, and then it's not at all, you're awesome. And you've got this.